Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back once again to Hermitcraft. Last time, guys, we went ahead and we made a bunch of improvements to the Volcano biome, to the shops we have over in the Brown District. We restocked those, and we did a bunch of other little small things. Today, I want to, first of all, show you guys a little bit of what you missed last time in the Volcano biome, because for some reason there was a rendering issue. So I'll show you the two areas which were blacked out. So this is the fire fingers. This is what I meant to show you guys last time. So yeah, these are the fire fingers. They all sort of run down here. This is what was previously the lava falls area. Oh, look out. Explosion. Sweet. So yeah, you can see some of the dispensers right in there that sometimes dispense lava, as that one so kindly cooperated with us this time around. But yeah, these are the fire fingers right here, looking down over the abyssal plain here in the volcano biome. So let's hopefully not die here, and we'll just come on over this way and down around over here into the lava tunnel. And in here is the gateway to the geysers. So this is the area that goes directly under Scar's area, and this is the other one that yeah, it didn't really get rendered out properly last time. So those are the two areas I wanted to show you guys because, yeah, like I said, apologies for the black bits in the video last time. I think I might have a hard drive going bad is why that happens sometimes. So I'll have to check my hard drives, see what's going on there. And so, right, today, what we're going to do, there's a couple small things, or actually, no, you know what? Let's not do any of the small things today. Let's do a big build today. I want to make a wither temple somewhere. So I've thought about where to put this, and I'm thinking the best area. Let's put it back here. So we want to put it in the mesa because it's going to be a wither temple. It's going to be made out of orange sandstone, or not orange sandstone, red sandstone. And I'm thinking, you know, Mumbo is always sort of like saying how he has never fought the Wither, despite the fact that he has a bunch of beacons here at his base. So I thought we'd put the Wither Temple near his base. Maybe he happens upon it one time, and, you know, something crazy happens. So I'm thinking, like, right here would be a great spot for it. Right along here somewhere. It's a little bit far removed from Jevon's base over there. It's a little bit outside of the green district there, and it's just outside of Mumbo's area over here. So he could see it from here and be like, hey, what's that? And fly down here and, yeah, explore it a little bit. But basically what I mean by a Wither Temple is I mean an exact recreation of the vanilla Desert Temple, but with different blocks and with a slightly different mechanism where the treasure is. So I think that's what we're going to build today. I did a little bit of research beforehand on this. Apparently, those desert temples have like 3,000 blocks of sandstone, and since we're going to make, you know, an exact replica but with red sandstone, we're going to need 3,000 blocks of red sandstone, which is a little bit more difficult considering the crafting recipe is insanely expensive. And what I mean by that is, let me just show you here. So here's what I mean by expensive. So first of all, you guys know that the sandstone recipe is fairly expensive, so you take, you know, red sand, and 4 red sand equals 1 red sandstone block. But that's also compounded by the fact that there's actually less red sand in the world than there is regular sand, because deserts typically have, you know, sand that's 5 blocks or 6 blocks deep, whereas red sand in mesas is only typically about 1 block deep. So for every, you know, 1 red sandstone block per area, you get usually about, let's see, about 5 or 6 per area, so about that much. So yeah, this would be, let's see, 5, 20, yeah, 20 blocks of sand here in a 4x1 area, whereas there's only 4 blocks of red sand in the same amount of area. So yeah, that produces a relative scarcity of red sandstone, but shouldn't be a big deal. You just have to basically mine over a greater area. But anyways, yeah, kind of interesting how that works. I kind of wish they would fix it so that this would also, you know, have, you know, at least a little bit of more depth, so that red sand was not quite as rare. But anyways, that's what I mean by expensive. So let's go ahead and head out to the mining mesa biome, and we will mine some red sand. So we're out here mining some red sand here, and yeah, you can see it's just one block deep everywhere. But I do suppose that one sort of redeeming quality of this is that once you get rid of the red sand like I'm doing here, then it just becomes a normal mesa once again. So I guess maybe that's why they did it. They just wanted it to be a normal mesa if people came out and got red sand. But yeah, still, you have to sort of mine out a huge portion of the world to get any sort of reasonable amount of red sand. Anyways, I'm going to go ahead and keep mining this, and I'll be back. Alright, so I think I have the red sandstone now to make this thing. So I have some red sandstone in here, and then we have the red sandstone in this chest as well at the moment. And I have more in the ender chest if I need it. But I just brought these two out here because I think this is all we're probably going to need. So we need to find a 21 by 21 area that's relatively clear. So I think that sort of excludes everything on this side. Just looking over here, this part right here could be cool. That could be cool right there. Let's go back a little ways over here, though. I want to put it like sort of in this area back here. What about here? I could clear some of this stuff out. Yeah, let's put it right here. I'm going to clear out an area, and we're going to start to build this. So there we have it. The 21 by 21 area is now dug out, and we're ready to start to build this Wither Temple. Now, I'm going to build this step by step so you guys can sort of follow along. So yeah, first step, obviously, 21 by 21 area dug out in the mesa somewhere. And second step is to just go ahead and fill that 21 by 21 area in with some red sandstone blocks in every single spot. So including the center portion. We're just going to fill this whole area in 2 deep with some red sandstone. So we now have that 21 by 21 area filled in with a 2 deep bed of red sandstone. As you can see here, we just break this. Yep, 2 deep of red sandstone. And so this is actually the same layer that the player will stand on when they enter the temple from this side, because we're going to have the front right around here somewhere, and then they'll walk in right here. So the next step is to build up. I want to start from the back, I think, and work forward. So we're going to start the back side of the pyramid. Now, this is going to be a little bit challenging, but basically what you want to do is you want to count over. So you want to essentially imagine this as sort of the outer ring of the pyramid. And so from here, you want to count over 8 blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 right there, and then stop. And you want to do the same thing on the other side. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Those should be directly across from one another, which they are. Then you just want to connect this up like so, like that. Then you want to come in 1 block and up 1 block, just like that. Come over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then, yeah, do the same thing on the other side. So you want to come in 1 block, just like this, and over 7 blocks. And then you want to connect those up. And for the next layer, you want to go up 6. So just come up another one here, like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you want to make like a straight line right here, because right here there's some special like doors and stuff. And then basically just make the whole pyramid structure up like that. So the next layer will be 5, starting right here. You'll come over 5 blocks, and then 4 blocks, 3 blocks. Okay, so as you can see here, I've started to make the back of the pyramid shape here. Now, once you get up to this point here, where you just have, you know, the 1 on the side, and you should have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 across right here. What you want to do is you want to come back down to the side where you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And basically you want to come over 1, 2, 3 blocks, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blocks more. And then do the same thing on the opposite side, because that is going to be the upper floor of the pyramid. So let's see, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blocks right there. So we'll come over 1, 2, 3. Our door will be right here. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then just bring it over once again right here, all the way across, and then that's going to be where our door is right there. So then what we can do is we can just go ahead and actually let's put down the door itself. Let's see if we can do this here. So we just need some smooth red sandstone, so we'll just get some of that out. I'm going to place down a 3 by 3, or sorry, a 1 by 2 door, like that, rather. Just like so. And then, of course, we want to fill in everything underneath this. Let's actually just drop down here. And we're just going to fill this in. Just like this. We'll fill this in. We'll fill this in. All the way like this. And we want to leave a 3x3 gap in the center. So we just got to keep that in mind. But other than that, we're just going to fill all this in here. And then on the top bit, what we're going to do is we're just going to bring this around as well. So, let's see. This is going to come up to here. And then this just sort of goes around like this, I believe. And then this comes around like so. So, let's see. We have 1, 2, 3. And then we have the 1. So, 1 right there. Come over like this. Like that. And then you see we have this sort of 3x3 in the center here. We want a 1x1 to drop down in the middle. And that'll be the basis for the top of the temple. There we go. Very good. Very good. And of course we just want to do the same thing that we did on this side on the other side as well. So we'll just drop on in here. Get out our smooth red sandstone. Make our 1x2 door right here. Just like this. And then we'll just fill in this level so we have a 3x3 right here that drops down to the floor below us. So at this point we have the whole back side of the pyramid shape of the Wither Temple complete. Now we're going to work on the front side. So from this section right here, this 8 long section we built earlier, we're going to come up 4 blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks. We're going to come over 3. And then we're going to come down here 6. So that's 1 right there, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Straight down here, over 3. And this whole square that we are making right here. Let's see, this is over 1, 2, 3 right here. And then right here. Like this. We're going to go ahead and fill all this in here, which is solid red sandstone. So all this here, that like that, that like this. And then we'll do the same thing on the opposite side as well. Next up, where we made this 4x6x3 square on the front side of this, so this is going to be the front of our temple, we're going to place down 4 blocks on this side, 4 blocks on this side, 3 blocks here, and then a stair that is facing the normal way. So just like that. And that stair is going to start to lead us down into what will eventually be the tower here, which we'll build next. To build this tower portion is pretty straightforward then. So all we do is come to the edge here. We come out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then make another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 right here. And so it's just a 5x5x9 tall structure here. So we'll just go up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then come over here. Just like that. Drop down. Build this side up. And I'm going to leave the middle portion empty because we're going to put a design there in a second. And then we'll just do this side as well. So we'll just come up 9 blocks. Fill this in. And eventually we'll have this come over like so. Back this way. And once we're at the top of the 5x5x9 structure, we just go ahead and cap it off with some more red sandstone. And we need another 3x3 at the very top. And then some stairs coming off of that in the center. Just like this to make a little bit of a design or pattern on the top there. There we go. Very nice. So at this point, the temple shape should start to look a little bit familiar, especially if you get a little bit of a ways away. This is the exact same shape as the desert temple, but it's just sort of reimagined for the mesa biome. So now what we're going to do is we're going to come inside of these towers here, and we're going to build up a little bit inside of here. So we'll just have this come up like this and like this. We want a stair leading down like that. Then we'll have 2 blocks here, 2 blocks here, a block here, a block, actually no, a stair here, and then we want a half slab, so let's just get out a redstone half slab to go right there. And then what we'll need here is a pathway out into the main room. So we're going to come down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blocks here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blocks here. And we just want to make this a a 1x2 corridor right here. Make sure not to cut that off. So we'll just make this a 1x2 like this, and then on this side right here as well. There we go. And we also want to go ahead and just come up here and make sure that this is all red sandstone on this side. So let me just get a little bit more red sandstone out of here. Just the regular type. Just like that. And this door just has to be a 1.5 block tall door right here. So you should be able to come in like this, come in here, down here, and then into the main room. Then we'll do the exact same thing on the opposite side. Alright, so next thing we're going to do is make the entrance. So our entrance is going to be made out of smooth red sandstone right here in a 1x2 entrance, just like that. And then that's going to be framed by some regular red sandstone up like this. And then I think we'll also need, let's see. Yeah, we'll need the smooth red sandstone out like this. Going 5 across, 1 up, and then up again and over. Get rid of that one. And basically we want a 1x3 gap in the center here, just like that. So there we go. We're also going to have this covered up. So this is going to be, 3x5 area we're going to cover in right here with just regular red sandstone. Just like that. Fantastic. We're also going to fill in this side and the other side with red sandstone on these towers, just like that. And then this side as well. Fill this in with the red sandstone. Pretty straightforward. There we go. Perfect. Okay. So that's what it's looking like now. And then we're going to get in here. And on the inside here, we're going to have a little bit of an indent here, indent there, and that's already indented there. So, yeah, this is starting to look rather familiar. At least it should start to look rather familiar at this point. So we're almost done now. I think we just need to do the exterior part of the towers and the inside. So the outside right now is almost done, but let's go ahead and go into the inside at the moment because we have to do something in here. So essentially what we want to do is every other block on the wall here, we want to place down a smooth red sandstone. And then we'll start to skip some here. And then we'll place down a chiseled on top of that. Just like so. There we go. And we're also going to bring this in like this. So let's just grab a little bit more of this. And we need a little bit more red sandstone here. There we go. Perfect. Run that all the way across like that. And then you can also dig this out here. I'm going to do that in the back side of this, so that there's a little bit more depth to it, just like that, I believe. Yep, perfect. And actually, I'm going to go ahead and get this last one right here out of here, too. There we go. Awesome, and then we'll just do the same thing on the other side. So every other one, smooth, and then chiseled on top of that, just like so. And finally, the last structural component on the inside is just some smooth red sandstone pillars on the corners of the 3x3 from the story above. So just 3x3. Like that, and then this one is ending up right there. Perfect. Okay, so there's the inside of the Withered Temple done. Now we need to move on to some decoration both on the inside here and the outside. Alright, so now for the design on the outside portion of the temple. So we're going to need some smooth sandstone. So let me get some smooth variant right here. There we go. That should be more than enough. And we're also going to need some of these chiseled red sandstones. And I'm going to be using black hardened clay. You could also use black concrete if you wanted to. But I'm going to use, black hardened clay. So what we need some smooth red sandstone. 2 blocks there, 2 blocks there. And then some black hardened clay in the center. Then we'll need some chiseled red sandstone right there. We'll need black clay on the side. We'll need the smooth variants on the side there, black in the middle, and then another chiseled on top, followed by 2 more black, 2 more black, black right there, and then 3 smooth red sandstone on the top. And so that is the design right there. Fantastic. And so now all we got to do is just basically replicate that. So go up 2 right here, go up 2 right here. On the side, then we have our chiseled red sandstone, the smooth on the side, the black right there, chiseled on the top, and then black across like this, and then the smooth across the top. There we go. So that side is now complete. step back and take a look at how that looks. Yeah, that looks pretty good. I like that. So now we just replicate it on this side, and then this middle portion here, this one, you just have black there, and then we have the chiseled, which is... where's that? Am I out of chiseled? No, this one here. That goes right in the middle. There we go. Fantastic. So now I just replicate that on this side, and we're done with the outside. So there is the outside of the Wither Temple complete right there. Looks pretty spiffy if I do say so myself. Yeah, definitely liking how it looks. And it is a block-by-block replica of the Desert Temple, just with the blocks switched out. So the sandstone has been changed to red sandstone variant, and the orange clay have been changed to black stained clay. So those are the changes. Otherwise, it's block-for-block replica. And now, of course, what's in a Desert Temple, we have to put in the trap. But for this Wither Temple, I'm going to basically mix it up a little bit. So we're going to dig out a 3x3 right here, just like that. And what we'll do is we're going to dig down 13 blocks from this point here. And then we're going to set a trap. So let me just go ahead and dig out this 3x3, 13 blocks down, and I'll be right back. So guys, I dug down 13 blocks, and yeah, on the 9th block, I made a ring of smooth red sandstone. 10th block, I put a ring of chiseled red sandstone. 11th block, another smooth one. And then, of course, we put the TNT trap down here. Now, I also placed down some trapped chests. These are not normal chests, as you can see by the texture there. And we're just putting in some, various loot into these chests to make them seem like they are legitimate finds and everything. So we're just going to put down, a couple things here and there. And maybe we'll put like 1 or 2 diamonds in there. Perfect. Maybe a little bit of redstone as well. All right, there we go. Perfect. Sweet. So now what we're going to do is we're going to not only change up the type of chest, which we've already done. We've changed these to trap chests. We're actually going to do this. We're going to put some redstone down there underneath of the block this chest is open. So now if I open this, it'll ignite this TNT and blow up this whole thing down here. So that is the change that we have made. So we're going to put one right there, and let's also put one, let's see, how do we want to do this? Let's do this one. Yeah, perfect. Right there. So 2 of the chests are going to be trapped and will explode when they're opened. So there is that right there. Perfect. Now, I've been kind of wanting to put a wooden pressure plate here, just because if anything at all falls down, it should blow up, I think, in some of these temples. But I want the person to actually be down here in the chests when this thing goes off. So let's just go ahead and make a standard stone pressure plate instead. So we'll just put this down here. And actually, you know what? Let's attempt this. Actually, you know what? Let's just go up the side here like this, just so we can be sure not to activate this. So we'll place that down right there, and then we are done with this bottom portion here. So let's just make our way up. There we go. And so we'll just come on up like this. And so I'm hoping what will happen is one of the hermits will discover this. They will see, they'll open up the bottom, thinking there's loot down there, drop down, destroy the pressure plate, think they're safe, and then open up one of the chests, and then kaboom. So that's what we're hoping for. That's what we're hoping for. Anyway, now what we need to do, we're going to fill this middle floor in. This is the final thing we have to do. I'm going to use some black hardened clay to do this. So let's see. We're going to need, actually, not this. We want black hardened clay in the sides here instead. Just like that. Just like this. And let's see, we need this in the middle like that. And we're going to use some red concrete in the very center to make it really pop. There we go. And then we're just going to have a black hardened clay like that, like this, and like that. And that should be it. So there we go. So they're going to basically come in here, probably break this block or something like that. And then, hopefully get in there, break the pressure plate, think they're safe, and then kaboom. Or actually, you know what? Maybe we make that a wooden pressure plate. You know what, guys? We can do better than this. Let's go ahead and get rid of this. Let's also break these trap chests. This shouldn't set anything off, I don't believe. And let's just put all the items into here for right now. There we go. Just put all this in there. And all this in there. There we go. Oh, no! That's not what I wanted to do. Damn it. Damn it. I don't always die, but when I do, it's to my own TNT trap. That's right. We got blown up by our own TNT trap, as you can see right here. Blew up. And then I was shot by a skeleton, because I went back to see if I got some stuff, and there's a giant cavern underneath here now. Which hopefully, yes, doesn't have anything under here. Awesome. Alright, so I'm going to try and fill this all back in here real quick and get back to a point where we can actually, yeah, you can see how big the cavern is, where we can actually put down some TNT again. Okay, so we're back to a point now where we can actually make something happen here with TNT. And so I came down here initially to make sure that we could switch out the trap chests for regular chests. And the way we're going to do that is by doing this. So let's just go ahead and place down these regular chests here. There'll be 4 regular chests. And let's just go ahead and fill these already with the stuff we're going to have in the chest. So let's just grab all this, that, and these things. So there we go. Probably not that. But we'll need these anyway. So let's just go ahead and get these out. Let's see, is that everything? Yeah, that's everything. Sweet. So let's just go ahead and fill these chests here. So we'll put some, diamonds in here. A couple of emeralds, cocoa beans, melon seeds here and there. Zombie meat. There we go. Bones. Gunpowder everywhere. Perfect. All right, so there's our chest. It's pretty good stuff in the chest, I will say. Now, what we'll do is this. So this is where I wanted to improve the design. So now it's a normal chest, and you can't really tell that anything is going to be activated. But what we're going to do is we're going to just come back here. Going to make this even more sinister than it already was. So we're going to place down a red sandstone block right here. Going to place a observer block facing upwards right if I can get it here, there, with a repeater on it. Or not a repeater, a comparator on it. So let's just break that. Comparator right there. So now, whenever you take the stuff out of here, this will detect a change in the comparator. It'll go from on to off. And I'll put a signal down here, which will then run to the TNT. So in that way, yeah, if I just, if I take one thing out, nothing happens. If I take everything out, though, then it'll activate. You just have to take my word for it. So, yeah, that's basically how this thing is going to work. Let's also go ahead and just fill in this back bit over here. Right there. All this can be filled in like so. All this filled in like that. Alright, perfect. And let's see, let's also trap this one. So, again, we'll just have the comparator going through the block here to this point, where we'll have an observer block like that. There we go. Comparator on there. And then we'll have just some redstone dust on the bottom here, and this will go to the TNT. Fantastic. Alright, sweet. So let's just go ahead and put all this stuff back here. Just like that. Like that. And let's just bring this down here. There we go. And there we go. Alright, awesome. Let's grab our shulker box. Let's see. I think we're going to put the TNT in like this. So let's just go ahead and fill in all the spots that aren't necessarily going to be needed. So we'll just put that down like that. Red sandstone is going to be on top of there. Just fill this in. Fill this in. Fill these in. And then we'll put down our TNT. right here. There we go. More TNT here. There's that. There's that. And then we just need some... We need a stone pressure plate in the middle here, don't we? Yes, we do. So, yeah, you can see I can now open these. Nothing happens unless I take everything out. So, yeah, there we go. So let me go get a stone pressure plate real quick, and I'll be right back. Alright, so now we have the new and improved trap up and working. So let's just go ahead and seal it off. And we're also going to go ahead and just get rid of all the torches around here so that it's a little bit more sinister on the inside of this. There we go. All the torches are out. Let's also take torches out of here. And the torches out of the sides, as well as the next layer up right here. Take these out as well. There we go. So now this place is set and ready to rock. Sweet! Alright, so let me know what you guys think about the Wither Temple. And before you guys go and saying, Cub, you might kill somebody with this. Yes, that is the point. I actually killed myself twice. Well, once with this. And then I died to a skeleton. But, yeah, I was going to put a Wither in here, but then I thought it might actually destroy, like, some of the builds around here. Yeah, I didn't put a Wither in here. So this is actually the toned down version of the Wither Temple. So yeah, there we go. Anyways, guys, I think that's going to be all for me today. Again, let me know what you guys think. Let me know if you guys think this thing would fit in vanilla. I think it definitely would. I think it blends right in, literally and figuratively. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. This has been Cub. Goodbye.